when things get tough and situations start to arise that need prayer, I often find it quite hard to pray. And that's because I'm busier and I'm more stressed and there's more going on. But I've got a friend who's the complete opposite. You'll be telling him something that's up and he'll just interrupt you and say no more, let's pray. He's kind of straight in there with praying. And as we've been thinking about praying in circles, and this week, praying long, praying the long game, consistency in prayer is so important to building up that habit of responding to the situations we find ourselves in prayer, and praying about the long-term stuff as well. We talked about Daniel this week, and my little boy Ethan, one of his favourite books is this. It's Daniel and the Lion's Den, and it's a great little book. And it's a simplified version of the story of Daniel's life. But it makes one thing very clear, that Daniel prayed 3 times a day, and that because he prayed 3 times a day, he ended up in the lion's den because the people didn't like him. But also because he prayed 3 times a day, he survived the lion's den because God heard him. He was already consistent in prayer before he got to that crisis situation, before he needed God to step in and intervene and break through and keep him safe. And I think there's a lesson for us there, because I'm sure it's not just me who sometimes forgets to pray when things get hard or when things get busy. Actually, in the quiet times, in the times where there's not much else on, in the times when things actually are going quite well, we need to build up our prayer stamina. Just like Daniel, pray 3 times a day. Maybe even start to build in fasting, double circling, praying and fasting, even in the good times. Don't just wait till a crisis. Build up that stamina. Prepare for the long game. See you soon.